Just a gorgeous afternoon just off the Allegheny River here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We welcome you to the Sunday Leadoff as the Pittsburgh Pirates are hosting the Cincinnati Reds as the Pirates look to sweep the Reds out of town. First place in the National League Central versus second place in the National League Central. The Pittsburgh Pirates have been a surprise team on the season. As we take a look at the game storylines, the brooms are out for the Pirates. Jake Mangum looks to extend his 12-game hitting streak, and the Reds bullpen over the last 7 games has been excellent. It's Game 3 of this 3-game set here on the Sunday Leadoff from Pittsburgh. Coming up next, Mitch Keller, we got the start today here for the Pirates. 16 starts under his belt this season, ERA just over 3. He's had a pretty good year with a 6-4 record. He will look to take on the Reds here today as the Pirates look to go for the sweep. The Pirates have been a very surprise team across the MLB this year, leading the National League Central, 1 win away from their 50th of the season. As Tyler Stevenson stands in for the Reds, and we are underway with a first pitch strike. There's the record right there, 49-34, good for first in the National League Central. The Pirates looking to make a postseason run for the first time in a long time. That one misses down, 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, got him to chase it, and it's 2-2. On the ground to the right side, O'Hearn makes the play, and that's how the game gets started. New pitches and a ground out of Stevenson. Let's take a look now at the Reds starting lineup. You just saw Stevenson. Ellie De La Cruz will stand in now, followed by Eugenio Suarez. Will Benson, Nathaniel Lowe, and Spencer Steer in the middle. Then J.J. Bleday, T.J. Friedel, and Matt McLean. Ellie De La Cruz standing in here for the Reds. 281 batting average coming into play today. First pitch to him stays high, 1-0. Been a fun series to watch with O'Neal Cruz going up against Ellie De La Cruz of the Reds and the Pirates. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Goes up and fouls it away, keeps it alive at a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, got him at the high cheddar. And there's 2 away here in the first strikeout of the ball game for Keller. So 2 away, nobody aboard. Here is Eugenio Suarez, back in a Reds uniform this year. Had a stint with the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Seattle Mariners before coming back here to Cincinnati. Suarez rips it towards left field. Mangum, though, is right there. And the Pirates pitch a 1-2-3 frame in the top of the first. Reds nothing, Pirates coming to bat just underway here on the Sunday Leadoff. Starting pitcher today for Cincinnati will be Brady Singer. As you take a look at the league leaders in wins, he finds himself in the National League with 8 wins on the year, tied with Freddie Peralta and Shota Imanaga. As he looks to climb that list, here's Marcell Ozuna, set to lead things off, longtime vet in this league. Power hitter, the Big Bear as they call him. Set to lead things off here for the Pirates. Singer's first offering inside, 1 ball, no strikes. 45-37. Cincinnati 5 games back of the Pirates in second place here in the National League Central. Ozuna in the air towards left center. Over for it is Spencer Steer, and he glides to make the catch. And there's 1 away. Let's take a look now at the Pirates starting lineup. You just saw Ozuna. Ryan O'Hearn will stand in now, followed by Spencer Horwitz. Brian Reynolds, Joey Bart, and Jake Mangum in the middle. Then O'Neal Cruz down at the 7th spot, Jared Triolo and Connor Griffith. Pirates second in the National League in on-base percentage as a team. Here's Ryan O'Hearn, who has 46 runs driven in, 12 homers. O'Hearn off the plate, 1 ball, no strikes. Inside, 2-0. On the ground, George Short, De La Cruz gobbles it up. High throw corralled by Lau, and there's 2 away. So 2 quick outs here for Brady Singer. Here's Spencer Horwitz, who's driven in 33 runs on the season, and he's sent 7 balls over the wall. First pitch, breaking ball, never broke, and it's 1-0. Ball 2, 2-0. Swing and a miss. 2 balls and a strike. Spencer Horwitz at the plate. Got a hitter's count now. 2 balls and a strike. Horwitz takes off the plate 3-1 with Brian Reynolds waiting on deck. Horwitz rips it towards right field. On the run is Benson. And it's gone! Spencer Horwitz sends it out to right field. And the Pirates are up and running. A laser beam towards right field into the first row in the bleachers. And the Pirates take a 1-0 lead here in the first on Brady Singer. And now Brian Reynolds to the plate, takes ball 1. 2-time All-Star Brian Reynolds, 34 runs driven in on 6 homers. Good start for the Pirates here in Game 3, looking for the sweep of the Reds here at home. 2-0. High strike. Hitters count now to Reynolds, 2 balls and a strike. Just got the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Brian Reynolds takes inside, full count. Joey Bart waits on deck here for Pittsburgh. Here comes the payoff. Reynolds in the air to center. That ball's pretty well struck. Frito going back in front of the wall. What a catch! Leaps up and snares it. TJ Friedel robs extra bases away from Brian Reynolds. End of 1. Pirates take the lead 1-0. Will Benson set to lead things off here for Cincinnati. 1-0 Pittsburgh now. Mitch Keller with a 1-run lead to work with, as Benson stands in here for the Reds. First pitch in there for a strike. Benson hitless in his career against Keller, 0 for 12 with 7 strikeouts against the Pirates right-hander. Benson puts a charge into this one, high and deep to right. Reynolds on the run. This ball is gone. Will Benson with an immediate answer, and we're tied at 1 here in Pittsburgh. Fireworks early to start this game as Benson turns on that one and sends it into the bleachers in right field. Tied at 1, a couple solo shots, 1 for either side. And here's Lau, who takes a strike. .292 average for Lau, 7 homers, 17 RBIs on the season. What a start here in Pittsburgh. Couple big flies for each of these teams. Lau taps that one foul, 0-2. somehow makes contact. A look for O'Hearn, but it's off the netting. And Nathaniel Lowe stays alive. Swing and a miss. Got him with the fastball, and there's one away here in the second. Good bounce back from Keller after the home run. StatCast, powered by Google Cloud, has the pitch sequence. Couple breaking balls, and then he finished it off with a fastball. So now Spencer Steer to the plate, 274 hitter. Coming into play today, 1 out, nobody aboard. Takes the ball downstairs. 34 runs driven in on the season for Steer, 9 home runs, 274 batting average. Steer takes a strike on the outside corner. Steer went 1 for 4 in yesterday's game with a base hit. Grounds this one to the left side and foul, 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off by Steer, stays alive. Ooh, just missed, and it's 2-2. No challenges for either side as of yet. That one was close, and now a 2-2 offering. Swing and a miss. High cheddar for out number 2. Back-to-back strikeouts for Keller. So after the Benson home run, back-to-back strikeouts for Keller. Now he's ahead of J.J. Bleday. No balls and a strike. 40 RBIs on the season for Bleday. 260 batting average on 9 homers. Awaits the 0-1. Bleday takes downstairs. Ripped but foul. 1-2. Swing and a miss. So Mitch Keller gives up the home run to Will Benson to tie the game, but then strikes out 3 in a row to end the inning. Will Benson with the power to right field ties us at 1 halfway through 2. Joey Bart set to lead things off here in the bottom of the second inning. Here in a tie game at 1. Good start offensively for both of these teams. Couple home runs. First pitch in there for a strike, no balls and a strike. On the ground towards the middle. Play will be made by McLean, and there's 1 away. And now Jake Mangum to the plate, comes in with a 12-game hitting streak. Looking to extend that to 13 games. He's been a great hitter in the middle of this Pittsburgh lineup, batting .331 on the season as he takes a strike. Strike called downstairs, no balls and 2 strikes. Mangum takes strike 3 and a 3-pitch strikeout for Brady Singer. And there's 2 away, and that's his first strikeout of the ball game. As we take a look at StatCast, powered by Google Cloud, the pitch sequence. 3 straight sinkers at 92 miles an hour each. And here is O'Neal Cruz, who's had a rough year at the plate. Attacks the first pitch and sends it to left field for Spencer Steer. And a 1-2-3 inning for Brady Singer in the second. End of 2 here in Pittsburgh, tied at 1.
Leading off
TJ Friedel set to begin this third inning for Cincinnati. 8-9-1 due up with Friedel, McLean, and Stevenson here for the Reds. Mitch Keller fires outside, ball one. 24 at-bats against Keller. He's just 2 hits for him. These guys have faced each other a lot. Mitch Keller has the upper hand for the most part. The 1-0, downstairs 2-0. Strike called, 2-1. Hitters count. Friedel checks his swing but didn't hold up, and it's 2-2. Friedel down the right field line, but hooking into the seats. Foul ball. Straightens it up this time and deposits it into left center field for a base hit. And TJ Friedel's aboard to start this third inning for the Reds.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Matt McLean.
So leadoff man's aboard here for Matt McLean. And the first pitch to him is a high fly ball into left center. Cruz drifting back. This ball's got a lot of carry, but not enough. Cruz makes the catch on the warning track, and there's one away. Wind is blowing out to left center field as we take a look at Mitch Keller's pitch arsenal so far. Both of his hits on that fastball. And now back to the top of the order, the Reds go. It's Tyler Stevenson who grounded out to start this game. Stevenson takes a strike, no balls and a strike. 320 batting average on the season. Excellent hitter. Leads the team in batting average. 1 out, 1 on, the 0-1. Stevenson on the ground, left side. Triolo to second for 1. The relay to first in time, and the Pirates turn 2. Triolo to Horwitz to O'Hearn. 5-4-3, and the Pirates end the inning right there. Bottom of inning number 3, the guy who started the double play to end the previous frame will lead things off here for Pittsburgh. Jared Triolo to the plate, 8-9-1 here for the Pirates. In there for a strike, and it's 0-1. Wave and a miss, 0-2. Got him to chase it. Interesting at bat there from Jared Triolo. A strikeout for Singer, number 2 on the ball game. Triolo went chasing. So now to the 9th spot, Connor Griffin to the plate. Pirates shortstop takes inside. Minimal at-bats on the season. He's got 4 homers and 17 runs driven in. Batting .245 in minimal plate appearances. Griffin taps it foul, 1-1. Tap foul again, 1-2 the count. The second base and McLean, who makes the play for the second out. So Griffin is retired, 2 up, 2 down, and now back to the top of the order we go, and Marcell Ozuna. Ozuna 4 for 9 in the series with a double and an RBI. 0 for 1 in the ball game, takes a high strike. As much of a shift as you can have here against Ozuna, who is known as a pull hitter, doesn't go to the opposite field very often. Takes a strike, and it's 0-2. Inside, and he's worked it back even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The deuces are wild here to Ozuna, who taps it foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Ozuna is retired. Singer with a 1-2-3 frame. And we head to the 4th inning, tied at 1 here in Pittsburgh. Start of the 4th inning, Ellie De La Cruz set to lead things off here for the Reds. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Just 1 hit in the series for De La Cruz, and it was a home run for the Reds. Takes a strike right down the middle. 3 for 17 in his career against Keller. 5 strikeouts for De La Cruz. The 0-1 ripped into right center. On the run is Cruz. De La Cruz lines out to O'Neill Cruz. And there's 1 away here in the 4th inning. And here is Eugenio Suarez, who is 0 for 1 with a lineout. Breaking ball misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Shift on for Suarez, pull hitter. As much of a shift as you can have in 2026. Wave and a miss. Two balls in, a strike now to Suarez. Hitters count. Strike 2, and we're even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, went fishing. And there's 2 away here in the 4th inning. Suarez, the strikeout victim for number 5 for Mitch Keller. And 2 away, nobody aboard. Here's Will Benson, who hit that home run to start the 2nd inning to tie the game at 1. We've been tied at 1 ever since. Benson takes downstairs 1-0. 2 hits now against Keller in his career with that home run he hit back in the 2nd. Turns on this one and sends it to the right side, and O'Hearn makes a play. And the Pirates with a 1-2-3 frame defensively against Cincinnati. Halfway through 4, tied at 1 here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Bottom of inning number 4 here from Pittsburgh. Ryan O'Hearn set to lead things off. 2, 3, 4 hitters due up here for the Pirates. O'Hearn is 0 for 1 in the ball game, and he rips this one towards right field. On the run is Benson, and he gets there. Good jump on that ball. O'Hearn, 94 miles an hour off the bat, is a putout. And there's 1 away. There's the pitch arsenal for Singer. Just 1 hit, the home run for Pittsburgh, and it came on that slider. And it was this man, Spencer Horwitz, who hit that home run. The lone hit for the Pirates was that big fly he hit to right field. Horwitz pops it straight up the chute. Stevenson off with the mask, and there's quickly 2 away. So Horwitz retired for the first time. 2 away very quickly here in the inning. And Brian Reynolds, the last hope for Pittsburgh here in the 4th. 0 for 1 in the ball game is Reynolds. 0 for 9 in the series. Takes a strike at the knees. Right down the middle. No balls and 2 strikes. Singer looking for another strikeout. And another 1-2-3 frame. Stays high. Ooh, just missed, and it's 2-2. Still no challenges in this game. The deuces are wild. Reynolds swings and misses. Another strikeout for Brady Singer in a 1-2-3 frame here in the fourth. We head to the fifth very quickly here in Pittsburgh, tied at 1. Nathaniel Lowe set to lead things off here for the Reds. Top half of inning number 5 already. This game cruising along, tied at 1. Mitch Keller, 46 pitches here to start the fifth. He's looking good. This is a fair ball, and tapping on the base is O'Hearn. 1 pitch, 1 out to start the fifth.
Up next for Cincinnati, left fielder Spencer Steer.
Now Spencer Steer to the plate. 0 for 1 with the strikeout. Strike 1 called. 7 for 20 in his career for Steer against Keller, including a home run. The 0-1. Steer fouls it off, 0-2. Pitch number 50 from Keller is ripped to the right side for a base hit. Spencer Steer down 0-2 in the count, serves it the other way for a 1-out base knock. Beautiful piece of hitting with 2 strikes. So a runner aboard here for Cincinnati. Steer the base knock. And that makes way to J.J. Bleday, the former Athletic. Bleday takes a strike. 4 for 8 in the series is Bleday. He's got an RBI in this 3-game set. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout here in this one. Inside, Steer takes off for second. Throw down there, not even close. Easy stolen base for Spencer Steer, his 7th of the season. And a runner in scoring position now here for Bleday. In there for a strike 1-2. Check on Steer, close play, in there. Barely Steer gets in, and it's 1-2. Now the way off to the left. Just missed. Good pitch, good take. 2-2. Bleday serves it the other way towards left field. Mangum on the run, gets there. Makes the catch, beautiful play, and the throw to third holds Steer at second. Just in front of that side wall out there. And there's 2 away for TJ Friedel. First pitch misses, ball 1. Friedel with a wave and a miss, and it's 1-1 as these two go at it. With a runner on second base here with 2 away in the 5th. Deadlocked at 1 apiece. Pirates scored 1 in the bottom of the 1st. Cincinnati in the top of the 2nd. The 1-1, Friedel takes high. Breaking ball, got the zone, 2-2. Deuces are wild. Friedel hits it in the air towards left. Mangum started back, now coming in, and he's got it to retire the side. Cincinnati strands a runner at second base, and we remain tied at 1 halfway through 5. Take a look at the news and notes around the MLB. Eduardo Rodriguez recorded his 100th career win in yesterday's game. Francisco Lindor with the Mets records his 900th career RBI, and the Tigers have won 9 straight games as they won yesterday at home. Another note, the Seattle Mariners have now extended their American League West lead to double digits. Next closest team is the Athletics. The Mariners have won 7 straight games. So they're going to be a team right in the mix of things again in the American League. Still a lot of season to be played, but they have looked good. Their pitching staff has been outstanding. I don't think anybody's pitching staff looks exactly like the Phillies does. Here's a backhand by McLean, and he makes the play for out number 1. The Phillies have their top 3 pitchers. All 3 of them are 1, 2, and 3 in the National League ERA leaders. 2 of them are under 2. Under 2.0, 1.95 are the 1 and 2 spots, both held by Philly pitchers. Into left field for Steer, and he makes the catch, 2 out.
Up next for the Pirates, center fielder O'Neill Cruz.
We had the Phillies a couple weeks ago in Milwaukee, and the Phillies pitching staff was dominant in that win. They gave up just 1 run on a homer. No balls and a strike. O'Neill Cruz at the plate, nobody on, 2 out here in the 5th. Big wave and a miss, and he's down 0-2. Cruz tried to slap it the other way, and it goes foul. Just missed on his 50th pitch, and it's 1-2 the count. Wave and a miss. Cruz goes down swinging, and Brady Singer is cruising through the Pirates. We are through 5 already here in Pittsburgh, tied at 1. Been a fun one so far, a pitcher's duel. Brady Singer has been electric for the Reds. He gave up that home run in the first inning, and then he has locked in ever since. Spencer Horwitz put the Pirates in front early in the bottom of the first with a home run, immediately responded to by Will Benson with his home run to right field in the top half of inning number 2, and we've been scoreless ever since, tied at 1 apiece. Brady Singer has been lights out on the bump for the Reds as we take a look at our line score. 3 hits for the Reds, just 1 hit for the Pirates, that home run back in the first. And both of these pitchers have settled into this game very well, cruising already into the 6th inning of work. As Mitch Keller is at 61 pitches to start the 6th. Both starting pitchers excellent in terms of pitch count as well. Strike 1 to Matt McLean, who leads things off in the 6th inning for the Reds. 9-1-2 due up here for Cincinnati. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Off the fists and fouled away. Wave and a miss on a ball in the dirt. Drop third strike in effect, throw to first in time, and a strikeout for Mitch Keller for the first out of the 6th. Strikeout number 6 for Keller. So 1 away, nobody aboard. Tyler Stevenson back to the plate. To the top of the order, the Reds go here in a tie game. Stevenson 0 for 2 here today against Keller. Downstairs, ball 1. In there for a strike, 1-1. Breaking ball, little poke job, left field. On the run is Mangum, he gets there, 2 out. Ellie De La Cruz, the next hitter. Nobody on, 2 away for him. Lined out to O'Neal Cruz in center field. His last time struck out his first. De La Cruz on the ground left side. Hard shot handled by Triolo. And that'll retire the side. Mitch Keller with a quick 1-2-3 frame. To the bottom of the sixth we go. 8-9-1 due up for the Pirates, tied at 1 apiece. Jared Triolo set to lead things off here in the sixth. An at-bat he would have liked to forget his first time. 3-pitch strikeout. And he fouls the first pitch off. And it's no balls and a strike. Ripped into right center. Friedel on the run. He's not going to get it. It gets down. And it one-hops the fence. Jared Triolo starts the sixth with a leadoff double. Just the second hit of the ball game for Pittsburgh. And the go-ahead runs in scoring position to start the sixth. He had a bad at-bat his first time and a 3-pitch strikeout where he chased a few pitches out of the zone, and he barrels that one up for a double to start the sixth. And now here's Connor Griffin with an RBI chance. Breaking ball misses inside. Pirates coming into play today as a team, batting .259 on the season. Their pitching has been okay at 3.87, but their offense has been what's leading the way as they look for win number 50 on the season. 2-0. Griffin batting just over 200 with runners in scoring position. 207 batting average, RISP. Griffin right side, just foul. And it's 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count to Griffin. And he takes a strike 2-2. Inside, and he's worked it full. Top of the order, Lumen. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Brady Singer. 89-mile-an-hour cutter in on the hands, and that's out number 1. Back to the top of the order, Pittsburgh goes. Runner on second here for Marcell Ozuna. Takes inside for ball 1. 1 out here in the sixth. Ozuna 0 for 2. Strikeout and a flyout to his credit. 4 for 10 in the series. Ozuna batting .400 in this series against the Reds. Rips this one high and deep left center field. This ball's crushed. Ozuna watches it fly. A big fly for the Big Bear. And the Pirates take the lead. .460 feet is the projected distance on that moonshot from the Big Bear, Marcell Ozuna. And the Pirates hit their second home run of the ball game and take a 3-1 lead here at home. 109 miles an hour off the bat. And one swing gives the Pirates a 3-1 lead. 1-0. O'Hearn 0 for 2 with a line out and a ground out, looking to follow up the Ozuna home run moments ago. Breaking ball stays high. Action in the Cincinnati bullpen. Burke and Johnson warming up out there for the Reds. Strike called, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Ripped left field. Steer on the run, makes the running catch. And there's 2 away. 96-mile-an-hour laser beam from Ryan O'Hearn. He's out number 2. Let's flash back to the first inning as Spencer Horwitz comes to the plate. He got the scoring started early in the bottom of the first. A laser beam of the home run gave the Pirates a 1-0 lead at the time. And then to start this inning, Marcell Ozuna played big fly to give the Pirates a 3-1 lead. Downstairs, 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2 the count. Full count now to Horwitz. Reynolds waits on deck here for Pittsburgh. Here comes the payoff. Strike 3 called, and Horwitz is down on strikes. But the Pirates take the lead in the inning, courtesy of Marcell Ozuna. 460 feet later, and it's a 2-run lead for Pittsburgh. Take a look at our starter comparison in this game. Brady Singer beat up just a tad. He's given up the 2 home runs, which is the difference in this ball game. 6 innings for both, 3 runs for Singer's side, just 1 for Keller. 3 hits for both of them, 6 strikeouts for Keller, 7 for Singer. Pretty good starts for both of these sides. Pittsburgh getting a little bit more run support, though. They lead by 2 to start the 7th. Here's Suarez, who takes a strike. Montgomery and Soto warming up in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Coming into play today, the Reds as a team are batting .253 on the season, which in comparison is just 6 points below the Pirates, who are batting .259 as a team. Swing and a miss by Suarez, 1-2. The ERA, though, is the difference of 4.15 ERA for Cincinnati as a pitching staff. Into right field for Reynolds. And there's 1 away here in the 7th. And here's Will Benson, who is responsible for the only run on the board for the Reds in this game. Solo homer back in the 2nd. All 4 runs scored in this game combined have all come on the home run. 2 for Pittsburgh and 1 for the Reds. Benson takes a strike on the outside corner. Swing and a miss and a fastball, 1-2. Little poke job to the right side, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Will Benson just got enough and serves it into right field for a 1-out base knock. His 2nd hit of the ball game makes way to Nathaniel Lowe, who represents the tying run at the plate. Strike 1. 0 for 2 in the strikeout and a ground out is Lowe, the former Tampa Bay Ray. Lowe smacks it towards the gap left center field. And this one's going to roll all the way to the wall. Benson on his way to third. He's not stopping. And Malik Benson will come in to score, and it's 3-2. Will Benson comes around to score. Nathaniel Lowe drives in the run, and it's a 1-run ball game. RBI double, and that's going to do it for Mitch Keller. 1-run ball game. He is responsible for the runner at second base as well. And Keller done here in the 7th. Mason Montgomery will come out here for Pittsburgh. 1-run ball game, runner on second base, 43 appearances on the season so far. ERA a little up there at 4.86. He's pitched 37 innings, 27.9 strikeout rate. Righties hit against him good, lefties not so much. He's got a righty in Spencer Steer. 1-out runner on second. Steer, first pitch attacking, right field, down for a base hit. Here comes the throw from Reynolds, cut off. And the runner stops at third base. Runners at the corners here with 1 out now in the 7th. And the tying run 90 feet away for the Reds. So Lowe is at third, representing the tying run. Here's Blade, who attacks the first pitch and sends it foul. Swing and a miss, nothing at 2. Big pitch. Missed. 1-2 the count. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Blade, hard shot to short, could be 2. Bare hand throw and they turn it. What a double play to get the Pirates out of the inning. But Nathaniel Lowe makes it a 1-run game. Time to stretch and a good one from Pittsburgh. Opposite side of the 7th inning stretch, Brock Burke will come out here for the Reds. 36 games under his belt on the season, 3-0 record, 3.13 ERA in 37 1/3 innings pitched. And his first task will be Brian Reynolds leading things off here for Pittsburgh in the 7th inning. Downstairs to Reynolds, 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. So Burke's job to hold the Pittsburgh Pirates to where they are right now here in a 1-run game. Reynolds has other ideas as he sends this one towards the corner, and a running catch by Benson. 1 away. And now Joey Bart, the catcher, who is 0 for 2 with a couple ground outs. First pitch in there for a strike, 96 miles an hour on the fastball. 97 that time as he misses inside. Down the left side and foul, 1-2. Just missed. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Joey Bart, who takes high, full count. Jake Mangum waits on deck. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Bart. Swing and a miss. Dropped out of sight on the changeup, and there's 2 away. So 2 out, nobody aboard. 1 up, 2 up, and 2 down. And here's Jake Mangum, who is 0 for 2, 12-game hitting streak coming into play today. That might hang in the balance here in the late innings. Strike 1. Mangum pokes it towards the dugout, 0-2. Ooh, just missed. No ABS challenge, and it's 1-2. Mangum pops it up. On the infield, it'll be low. And that one will retire the side. Pittsburgh goes 1-2-3 in the 7th. And it remains a one-run ball game as we head to the 8th. Gregory Soto set to come out of the bullpen here for Pittsburgh. 38 appearances on the season, a 2.35 ERA. And he will look to hold the Reds right here. Pittsburgh up by 1. TJ Friedl set to lead things off here for Cincinnati. 1 for 2 of the base hit is Friedl in this ball game. First pitch out of the bullpen from Soto finds the strike zone. Santana warming up out there for Pittsburgh. Strike called, and it's 0-2. Strike 3 called, and Friedel's down looking. No ABS challenges yet in this game. And there's one away. That looked low. No challenge, though. We have yet to see an ABS challenge in this game. And there's one away here for Matt McLean. Strike right down the middle. For 2 in the ball game is McLean. Even count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a miss. Struck down a side on the sinker. 1-2. Tapped at foul. Stays alive. McLean in a 1-2 hole. Strike 3 called, 2 away. Back-to-back backwards Ks for Soto. And the Reds are quickly down to their final 4 outs of this game. As the 8 and 9 hole hitters cannot come through, they flip it back over to the top. Here's Stevenson now to the plate with 2 away. 0 for 3 in this game is Stevenson. Attacks the first pitch and sends it to right field for a 2-out base hit. So Tyler Stevenson, who represents the tying run on base here with 2 away, as the inning will continue. Here's Ellie De La Cruz in a big spot. Takes a strike. These are the moments Red fans expect their star players, De La Cruz, for example, to come through. They've climbed back to second place in the Central and are trying to avoid the sweep to the first place team in the Pittsburgh Pirates, one of their division rivals. Fouled away by De La Cruz, and it's 1-2. Ooh, just missed. 2-2. The deuces are wild for De La Cruz. Hits it the other way and foul. Stays alive. Good battle here. Ellie De La Cruz battling here against Gregory Soto. The deuces are still wild. Tapped it, foul again. De La Cruz to the right side and through for a base hit. Stevenson will stop at second base. And what a battle by De La Cruz, and he keeps the inning alive, tying run into scoring position here for the Reds. Back-to-back hits in between first and second base, going opposite field. And that's going to do it for Soto. They're going to pull him here. Couple runners aboard, including the tying run at second base. Pitching change here for the Pirates. The closer gets an early entrance here in Pittsburgh. Dennis Santana, 41 games under his belt on the season. 25 for 31 in save opportunities, looking to end the 8th inning here against Suarez. Suarez takes inside for ball 1. 6 blown saves on the season for Santana. Looking to not have that happen here at home. Reds looking to do damage. Suarez, left side, that's a fair ball! Stevenson rounds and heads for the plate. And this game is tied in the 8th inning. Eugenio Suarez comes through with 2 out. And we've got a brand new ball game once again. Right over the top of the bag. And Eugenio Suarez ties us in the 8th inning. And now a pinch runner comes in. Noel V. Marte will be the pinch runner for Cincinnati. And now the go-ahead run in scoring position for Benson, who is 2 for 3, including a home run. First pitch, wave and a miss. Good game for Benson, looking to keep it alive here in the 8th. The 0-1. Strike called, 0-2. Just missed, 1-2 the count. Benson floats this one to right field, and Reynolds. And Brian Reynolds makes the catch to retire the side, but the Reds come back to tie it. Down to their final out in the 8th inning. Eugenio Suarez evens us at 3. To the bottom of the 8th we go. Tony Santillan will come in for the Reds, take over the pitching duties here in a tie game late. 32 games under his belt. 1 inning in each of those games. 3.66 ERA and a pinch hitter as well. Here for Pittsburgh, Nick York will come in to pinch hit for the Pirates. 7-8-9 due up here for Pittsburgh. York takes a strike, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss. Santillan gets the strikeout, and there's 1 away. The pinch hitter backfires here for Pittsburgh. He strikes out, and there's 1 away here in the 8th inning. Here's Jared Triolo as we take a look at his stats against Cincinnati this season. 20 at-bats, 4 hits, batting .200. He scored a run, OPS of .533. Triolo with a base hit in the ball game. 1 out, nobody aboard. Triolo grounds the first pitch foul. Johnson and Ferguson warming up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Tie game at 3, bottom 8. Been a good one here to lead off this Sunday afternoon. One, Triolo. Fouls it straight back, 1-2. Fouled off, keeps it alive. Just missed. 2 balls and 2 strikes. As this battle continues, Triolo against Santillan. Bottom 8, tie game. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Triolo fouls it away again. Good battle. Another 2-2 on the way. Right side, that's a base hit. What a battle from Triolo, and the go-ahead runs aboard for the Pirates here in the bottom of inning number 8. Trying to hype up that dugout. So the go-ahead run aboard over at first base. Here for Pittsburgh, Connor Griffin will be the batter. Here with 1 out. Strike 1. Griffin 0 for 2 in the ball game, a strikeout and a ground out. Minimal at-bats on the season, just 17 runs driven in, looking to come in clutch here for Pittsburgh this afternoon. High, runner takes off, throw to second is late, and the go-ahead run in scoring position here for Pittsburgh. Jared Triolo steals his 9th base of the season. And now a base hit might give Pittsburgh the lead. Two balls and a strike. Cincinnati out-hitting Pittsburgh 9-4. Still here in a tie game at 3. Hitters count. Griffin fouls it off, and it's 2-2. Strike 3 called, and a challenge coming from Griffin. This is our first AVS challenge of the game, and it was inside by an eyelash. And it's full count 3-2. Let's see if Griffin can take advantage. Pickoff move to second, and an offline throw, or else Triolo might have been in trouble. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. Ooh, just missed ball 4. And Griffin's aboard, 2-1 with 1 out now. And back to the top in Marcell Ozuna, who had a 460-foot bomb earlier in the ball game. Looking to come up clutch here in the bottom of inning number 8. Strike 1 on Ozuna. Triolo represents the go-ahead run at second base. Ozuna batting under 200 with runners in scoring position. No balls in, a strike. Ozuna takes a strike right down the middle. No balls and 2 strikes. Ozuna on the ground to second, could be two. Flipped to short for one, and De La Cruz with a jump throw to turn two. 4-6-3, the Reds get out of the inning and send us to the ninth in a tie game. Ronnie Simon will come into the game and play center field here for Pittsburgh. That was O'Neal Cruz's spot, so Cruz is not in the game anymore. Simon takes over in center field. Nathaniel Lowe set to lead things off in the ninth in a tie game against Santana. Ball one. What a game this has been from Pittsburgh. High to low, 2-0. Pirates took a 1-0 lead way back in the first on a home run by Spencer Horwitz. Reds immediately tied it with a home run by Will Benson in the top half of the second. Strike called outer half. Then Pittsburgh took a 2-run lead at 3-1 on a Marcell Ozuna home run. And then Eugenio Suarez tied it at 3 in the top half of inning number 8. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Nathaniel Lowe. Swing and a miss. One away here in the ninth. So 1 away here in the ninth. Here's Spencer Steer. 2 for 3 in the ball game. He's been good at the plate. Takes a strike. Couple singles to his credit. A stolen base as well. 4 for 10 in the series with a double and an RBI. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Santana looking for back-to-back strikeouts. Got it! 2 away in the ninth. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the ninth inning for Dennis Santana. And now J.J. Bleday, the last hope for the Reds here in the ninth. First pitch. Off the outside corner for a strike. Bleday 0 for 3. Strikeout, fly out, and a ground out. 257 hitter. 2 out, nobody aboard in the ninth. Inside, 1-1. Santana came in the 8th inning, gave up the tying run. About to throw his 17th pitch, the 1-1. Inside, 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count, 2 balls and a strike. Bleday hits it on the ground right side, handled by O'Hearn. And we are headed to the bottom of the ninth here in a tie game. A win today for the Pirates will be in walk-off fashion. And they got the right guys coming to the plate. New pitcher into the game here for the Reds. It'll be Emilio Pagan, who is making his 34th appearance of the season. 22 of 28 in-save opportunities. He's got an 0-2 record, ERA a little high at 4.41. And his first task will be Ryan O'Hearn, who is 0 for 3. But the 2, 3, 4 hitters is what he's worried about most. Ball 1 to Ryan O'Hearn. Strike 1, 1-1. Wave and a miss. 96 miles an hour on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And now Pagan looking for a strikeout. The 1-2. O'Hearn fouls it off. Fouled away again by Ryan O'Hearn. Stays alive at a ball and 2 strikes. Stays high. Good at bat to start the 9th inning for Ryan O'Hearn. Batting over 300 coming into this at bat on the season. He's hitless this afternoon. The 2-2. Left side into the glove. A bobble by Suarez. No problem. 1 away. So 1 away, and now here's Spencer Horwitz. Homered way back in the first inning of this game. Got the scoring started. Perhaps looking to make it go full circle. Strike 1. Inside, 95 miles an hour on the fastball. Somehow made contact with that one, went golfing. And it's a ball and 2 strikes. Horwitz now in protect mode. The 1-2 on the way. Strike 3 called, and we're going to get a challenge from Horwitz. It looked inside. Oh, it clipped the zone. And a strikeout will stand. 2 away here in the 9th, and the last hope is Brian Reynolds. Reynolds hitless in the ball game. Last hope here in the 9th for Pittsburgh. Strike 1. Tap foul by Reynolds, and he's down to his final strike here in the 9th. Oh, 2 pitch. Ripped right field, base hit. Ryan Reynolds gets it just past the diving glove of Lowe. And the winning run's aboard here with 2 out in the 9th. And now Joey Bart will get a chance to swing. Bart fouls the first pitch off. It's no balls and a strike. 0 for 3 with a strikeout and a couple of ground outs. Just 1 hit in the series. Couple runs driven in. Right side, snared by Lowe, and we're going to extras. Bonus baseball here in Pittsburgh to kick off this Sunday. To the 10th we go. Tied at 3, and we need more baseball. Cameron Bladzinski will come into this game for the Pirates. Try to hold Cincinnati, who will start with a runner on second here in extra innings. TJ Friedel will be the leadoff man here for Cincinnati. Friedel 1 for 3 in the ball game. Takes a strike. In there for a strike, and it's 0-2. Fouled away. Inside out swing, left side down for a base hit. And the Cincinnati Reds take the lead in the 10th. TJ Friedel drives home the go-ahead run. And the first lead of the game for Cincinnati comes here in extra innings. Jammed him on an inside-out swing, and Friedel turns it to goal. And the Reds take the lead 4-3. Here's McLean, who takes a strike. For 3 in the ball game, couple strikeouts to McLean's credit. McLean in the air to center. On the run is Simon. He makes the catch, and there's 1-1. And now Tyler Stevenson back to the top of the order for his 5th at-bat of the ball game. He's 1 for 4. Runner on first, 1 out here in the 10th. Ball downstairs. Nicholas and Barco warming up just in case out there for the Pirates. Stevenson right side down for a base hit. A 1-out base knock for Stevenson. Station to station go the Reds. And the inning will continue with 1st and 2nd now and 1 away. As he drove that one the other way, good piece of hitting for Stevenson. And now Ellie De La Cruz, 1 for 4 in the ball game with a base hit. Stays high for ball 1. Two for 12 in the series. He does have a home run in this series against Pittsburgh. Popped him up on the infield. Infield fly for the 2nd out. Big out number 2 for the Pirates. And we're going to get a pitching change here with 2 out. The Pirates go to their bullpen, trying to hold the Reds to just the 1 run rather, here in the 10th. New pitcher into the ball game here for Pittsburgh. Kyle Nicholas will get the call. 41 appearances on the season with a 3.4 ERA. His job to hold the Reds to just the 1 run that they scored. He's got 2 out with a couple runners behind him. And his task will be Noelvi Marte, who comes in for his 1st at-bat of the ball game. Marte takes a strike. Breaking ball in there, and it's 0-2. Nicholas trying to send us to the bottom of the 10th. Fouled off by Marte. Inside, almost hit him, and it's 1-2. Breaking ball, slapped the other way, that's down, it's a fair ball. Noelvi Marte is going to drive home at least 1, if not 2. Relay to the plate, holds the runner at 3rd, and it's a 2-run lead for the Reds here in the 10th inning. First at-bat of the game in the 10th inning for Marte, and he comes through in the clutch. And now Will Benson, let's flash back to the 2nd inning, where he tied the game at 1 at the time with a bomb to right field. Been a good game here in Pittsburgh. The Reds with a 2-run lead here in the 10th. That big 2nd run comes across, and now 2nd and 3rd with 2 away. First pitch and a big catch. Benson left side. Oh, it gets past and into left. Another run will come in, throw to the plate, and they score 2 more. Will Benson sneaks it past on the left side, and the Reds blow it open here in extra innings. Seven to 3 now in favor of the Reds. They take over here in the 10th. And here's Lowe. Swing and a miss, 0-1. RBI double earlier in the ball game for Nathaniel Lowe. What a turn of events here in extra innings. Out of the way. Lowe rips it right field. That's going to get down, and that one's going to go to the corner. Dug out by Reynolds, relay towards the plate is not in time. 8-3 Cincinnati here in the 10th. They put up a 5 spot here in extras. And another pitching change-up coming here for the Pirates. A game that has gone out of control here in the 10th inning. The Reds turn it into a blowout very quickly. Isaac Mattson will come out to try to stop the bleeding here for Pittsburgh. 36 games on the season, 4.34 ERA. He gets the ball to try to stop this huge inning for Cincinnati. 5 runs in here in the 10th inning. Here's Spencer Steer. Steer takes a strike, and he's going to challenge it. It was high, so it's ball 1. Two and 0. Three balls and no strikes with Bleday waiting on deck. The Reds have blown it open here in the 10th. Takes a strike, 3-1. See if Steer has the green light here. 3 balls and a strike. He does, and he nearly launched it. 3-2. Payoff pitch. Inside, ball 4, and the inning will continue. Another base runner here for Cincinnati. They batted around now here in the 10th inning as J.J. Bleday comes to the plate. Bleday started this inning at second base. And all 9 hitters to the plate here in the inning for the Reds. Ball 1. Lowe and Steer on base. Lowe at second, Steer at first. 5 runs in so far in the inning. 2 out, 2 on. Bleday turns on this one, and it's just foul. Two balls and a strike. Tap foul at the plate, even at 2-2. The deuces are wild. 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs. 2 aboard here for the Reds. Strike 3 called, and that ends the inning. But the Reds blow it open in the 10th. They put up 5 runs, and the Pirates got to do a lot of work here in the bottom half. Reds quickly find themselves in the driver's seat. Rhett Lauder will come in to try to close this game out here in the 10th inning. His first task will be Jake Mangum, who is sitting on a 12-game hitting streak coming into play today. That hangs in the balance right here. Pirates need 5 runs here in the 10th inning to tie it after Cincinnati blew it open in the top half. First pitch swing, Mangum into center field. And coming through it is Friedel to make the catch. Runner will tag and head for third. Close play, and he got him. And just like that, there's 2 away here in the 10th inning. Friedel started it, a beautiful relay from De La Cruz. And just like that, there's 2 out, and the Pirates are down to their final out tonight. So just like that, Ronnie Simon, the last hope here for Pittsburgh. Takes high for ball 1. First at-bat of the game for Simon. Came in defensively for O'Neal Cruz. Minimal plate appearances on the season. Left side and foul, 1-1. Swing and a miss, and the Pirates are down to their final strike here this afternoon. Rhett Lauder looking to close this game out. The 1-2 home. Downstairs. Left side, that is a diving play. De La Cruz through to first, not in time. Tried to end the game with fireworks, and the game will continue. Base hit for Simon, fast runner down the line. De La Cruz almost had it. Now Jared Triolo a chance to swing, still 2 out here in the 10th. Takes high for ball 1. 2 for 3, double, single, a run scored, and a stolen base for Triolo. He's had a good game. Looking to spark a 2-out rally here for the Pirates. The 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Swing and a miss, and again, the Pirates down to their final strike. Strike 3 called, and the Reds win it in 10. They come from behind a couple times here in Pittsburgh, and they avoid the sweep. The Pirates still win the series 2-1. Excellent game here today from Pittsburgh. Goes into extra innings where the Reds score 5 runs in the 10th. To win this one 8-3. Emilio Pagan gets the win. The loss goes to Carmen Władzinski of the Pirates.